Thanks for checking out Higher Thought Gaming. We are here on the Bulwark, and we're going to be talking about our new Power Rush build after patch 10. It feels fantastic, and you're going to want to pair this with the Power Sword. So there is a bunch of reasons why the Power Sword makes your shield rush the best in the game, and it is going to do a devastating amount of damage. Now, for the gameplay, you're going to see it is going to be in the block version of the Power Sword, but overall, the Power Sword is just going to give you the most damage when it comes to your shield rush, due to the fact that it gives you all of this melee damage with the sword itself, which is going to tie to your shield rush and just make it hit harder. And then you have all these specific melee damage increases as well. So you're really going to want to tie it to this. And like I said, you're going to see just how devastating the damage can really be. So first up, we will go into our class perks. Oh, and another thing with the Power Sword, just before we get in our class perks, you are going to be able to take advantage of your style stance switch to add another 20% onto your shield bash. So you can get a couple blocks in, then you can switch your styles, get another 20%, and then go in for your shield rush, and it is going to do just that much more damage. So it feels really good, guys. Let's start here with our class build. Now, overall, I am taking Intimidating Aura because I still think this is the top one to take. It just helps so much when you can delete a majorist enemy, or, you know, really helps with extremist enemies as well. But if you want the shield rush to hit like the maximum amount of damage, you will want to take Forward Momentum instead. The gameplay you're going to see, I am with Intimidating Aura because I do think this is overall best, but this will add even more on and possibly hit more breakpoints with Forward Momentum. Next up, we have Scrambled Targeting. We are going to take Steel Within for some survivability. Focus Restoration to help us with any melee hits we take. You know, the armor really helps with that. And then we have Purity of Purpose to give our AoE to our banner. This one also does help if you are going to shield bash. So that this is a choice one right here. And then next up, Concussive Force. You definitely want to take this if you want this build to perform this way. And that is going to give you the 100% extra damage onto your shield rush. Then we have Merciless Resolve, which is going to add another 15% damage after our shield rush or shield bash, either one. And then we finish it off with Armored Advance. You know, this is just, I think, the best one. It's going to give your shield in general just so much more capabilities out there. And then when it comes to our prestige perks, we have Overcharge. Your charge attack damage is increased by 20%. This is tying into your shield rush and your power rake. Then we have Auxiliary Reload for our ammo from extremist enemies. You're going to need that. Powerful Shot for our range damage. And then Masterful Defense, one of the best prestige perks in the entire game right there. And then when we are moving over to the Power Sword specific here, like I said, you can take any variant, but if you take the Block Sword, it's going to give you the most damage overall, and that's the one I'm going to show you guys. But the Power Sword in general is just going to make your shield rush feel strong. And then, as I said, you want to take as much melee damage as you possibly can get, which this is a basic setup for the Power Sword for a long time, guys. And you're still going to have your Power Rake for 50% here, and then as well as all of this damage from your two specific enemies, which is going to help out a lot as well. So definitely tie the Power Sword to your shield, try it out, take a look at the gameplay, see how to do it with a blocking weapon. But as I said, you can pair this with any version of the Power Sword, and it's going to feel really good. The higher damage that you have on the Power Sword, it just seems like the shield bash hits for more. It might be depending on your strength, I'm assuming. So it does feel, it feels great, guys. So get in there, check it out. I do appreciate you checking out this video, and I will catch you on the next one.
That silenced the Tyranid's vile chittering. Applying fragmentation! Skithers the grave, Xenos! Phantom ready to deploy. Swarm of fiends. That silence is killing. Take care. Xenos cut them out alone. Our foes shall bellow the Zone Post death rattle. Launching frag grenade! Filthy thieves who borrowed from last time. Ammunition expended. Load up! No going for loose. No Xenos wants. For the glory of Ultramar! Undergoing some kind of transformation. It just triggered every side warning in my suit.